Oh, hello again.
Very sweaty. It's warm in here, man.
It is.
It's getting hot in here.
This is ever so slightly cooler by the door.
Right, what are we doing today?
So today we are talking about, I think, one of the best budgets modulation pedals out there right now.
I agree.
They're not even as cheap as they were, which is really annoying.
Yeah, I think even NUX, however you say it, they are.
Even they've caught onto.
They've caught. Yeah, they realise they are vastly underpriced their own product.
Yeah, but yeah, absolutely. So we are, of course, talking about the Mod Core.
Indeed.
Yeah. Which,
well, this is from when they were cheap on eBay. I got mine for like £26 or something. You got yours probably around the same time. Then after I got mine, you were like, oh wow, that's really cool, and you got one as well. Now they are all Mod Core Deluxe, and they're more like 60 quid, 60, 70 quid or more, I think.
But to be fair, for the amount of stuff that it does does well, it's still worth it.
Definitely.
So although they're a little bit pricier than they were, definitely is.
But if you look for just the regular Mod Core, you probably won't find one unless you get one second hand somewhere.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But yeah, Mod Core Deluxe is what they're called these days. But it's, as far as I can work out, it's exactly the same pedal. So this is modulation.
Yeah. So
only.
Yeah. Let's.
But all of them.
Yeah. Right. Let's get into it then. So. Right. So
bass tone is.
Yeah. So the first setting we have is chorus, I believe.
Classic modulation sound.
So we'll start everything about noon.
Okay. And there's two modes, aren't there, for each setting?
We'll go back through afterwards. Though,
okay.
The mode.
All right. Cool.
I tend to use this mode most of the time anyway.
Okay.
So.
Cool. So this is regular chorus. Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There we go.
There you go. See, this is what I find bouncing between deluxe and normal for like most of these modes. They sound better in one or the other.
Yeah, I think this definitely sounds better in normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, this is deluxe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is deluxe. The top position is deluxe. The bottom one's normal.
What's the third position?
The third one just locks the tone. So as long as it's there, you can change the knobs all you want. It won't actually affect.
So the top one's deluxe.
Top one is deluxe. Yeah.
And personally, how I like to have it,
everything up.
Yeah. That's it. Mode though.
Go on.
So normal mode. So that's like a really nice wide open.
Yeah. What does the
wonky sounding chorus?
What does the tweak knob do in that mode?
Which is
the bottom right.
Makes it less wonky, basically.
So it's almost like a blend, is it?
Yeah.
So the tweak knob. So turn everything back up to full, apart from the tweak. Those top ones. That's it. And then. Yeah. So it's a blend knob.
Yeah.
In that mode. So you're getting vibrato basically in that mode, in that setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got a vibrato. Cool. It's a cool way of getting vibrato.
I actually prefer it to the vibrato sort of mode that's on here.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I use it a lot more than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think I've used that in quite a few of our songs. I think there's one where it's blended with the phaser pedal and a couple of other things.
Nice. What have we got next?
Yeah, so I think the next one is it Flanger?
cool. Turn the rates down a bit more. That's so cool.
Yeah. Wait till you hear everything on full.
Oh, go on. Whoa, that did like a pitch thing, or is that just the time knob?
No idea what it's doing.
It's all like detuned and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's normal mode. What's deluxe mode in that?
At
the top.
Yeah.
So that's more obviously flanger sounds we all know and love. I think flanger deserves more love as an effect. I think it isn't used as much as it should be. I think.
No.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, it's very strange, that, isn't it?
But I like it.
Yeah, I can't get my head around.
It'd be interesting to find an application for that.
I don't think we've ever used it, have we?
No, we should.
Sort of sound.
There's a challenge for myself. Yeah. Next.
Okay, so next we have a phaser.
Okay.
So we'll go back into the normal mode.
Okay.
Okay, so everything at noon.
Turn the top right, the depth down a bit.
Yeah,
cool.
That's really good. And up full blast, it's really wacky.
That's still normal mode, still. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
So here's the deluxe mode.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah. That's almost a little bit kind of tremolo-y, isn't it? Yeah.
Speaking of tremolo.
Yeah, you get the gist. Yeah, the tremolo is it's can get unusually harsh.
I like harsh tremolo.
Yeah, so
that's how I like them.
I think you'll enjoy this. So go on.
That was a nice sine wave. Was it a triangle wave? Looks like actually no, I think it's a triangle wave. There's a square wave. I'm all about the square wave trem.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. love tremolo.
Yeah, it's a lot more. I was quite surprised with the tremolo on that. Like I say, it's a lot more. There's a lot more scope to it than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be kind of a bit like the rubbish tremolos you get, like an amp, you know. But
I feel like we should move the camera down so you're in the shot.
am I not in the?
Okay, next. Rotary effect is what we are on now.
Okay, brilliant. So, normal, yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
It's a lot bassier, that is.
So it reminds me a lot of the sound on that Jack White song. Is it? Dum, ba, 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 ba,
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. The song. Yeah, that one is. Yeah, it's brilliant.
On and on.
On and on. Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what it's called. Okay, right. So then after that we have the Univibe sort of.
Awesome. Love Univibe.
Yeah.
Before Drive, Univibe.
Oh, okay.
Love Univibe before fuzz and distortion and all that. Sounds awesome. I'm playing a D chord a lot, by the way, in this. I just like playing a D chord. I don't know why. I like the D.
You do get a similar kind of sound out of the chorus.
Well, the Univibe, it was the
Yeah.
vibrato we were saying, wasn't it? You get the similar sound.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the Univibe is totally different.
I'm an idiot. Let's cut that.
I prefer the rate backed off on most of these effects, like not like 3/4 up or so.
We're so different.
I know you're extreme,
Yeah.
like all the way.
I just like having everything
just-
on max.
You just like the extreme right.
Yeah. Oh! The more unusable it is, the more I want to use it.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, so now
Was that the deluxe mode in that to be listen to?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the normal mode's better.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, so then finally we
Vibrato.
yeah.
Oh yeah. It's getting lo-fi on your ass. You're still not in shock. So, this is the only thing I remember is different between the normal and deluxe
Oh right,
in this mode. So, in deluxe mode, on vibrato setting,
Mhm.
you're thinking to yourself, what the hell? There's nothing happening there. Which is what I used to think for like 6-7 months. Maybe actually it might have been more like a year or something like that. And then I saw somebody on Reddit using one. And I was like, what? Or somebody mentioned something about the feature. I was like, you are kidding me. I did not know about this. So, what does it do, Ben?
I can't remember. Remind me.
Oh, setting you up perfectly to talk about this.
I've forgotten about this.
Push and hold the switch.
Oh! I forgot about this, yeah. Oh.
Can you imagine how I felt after like a year or something of owning this pedal and only using and then being suddenly finding it did a thing and I didn't even know. So yeah, obviously you can set it to whatever you want and just have it as a momentary thing.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's amazing.
Say nothing at all and then you press and hold and then you get the effect. And you can obviously tweak it as much as you want and then it'll still work.
I've forgotten all about that as a
Cool.
thing.
That alone makes it worth the money. Yeah.
Yeah. So absolute. Well. Yeah. Where do we even begin?
I don't know, but I think
such a bargain, even at like £60.
Yeah, definitely worth having. And what's also amazing as well is the time core that they also make, same form factor. Don't think that one has any momentary.
No. That was pretty good though, wasn't it?
It does have a hold function to access a tap tempo mode, which is cool. But yeah, that's also a really, really cool delay. Similar kind of tone mode knob on that as well for different settings and types of delay. But yeah, that's the two together are awesome pedal combo on a budget for your board.
My only slight criticism, if I have one, is that it's a little bit flimsy.
Yeah, so there's always a trade-off when you're getting a budget pedal.
But I mean, I've got the flashback.
Yeah,
and it's no more flimsy than that. So
yeah, I've heard this about TC Electronic.
Yeah,
pedals
so you know,
being a little bit on the cheaper side. They're not quite as robust as many other pedals. As long as you're careful with it, it'll last you ages, because I've still had mine for like a couple of years at least, and it's not damaged or broken or anything. So yeah, they are on the cheaper side build quality wise, but
sound quality
I wouldn't let that put you off unless you're gigging hard and you're in a punk rock band or something, or you're just heavy-handed. Maybe give it a miss. But yeah, if you're generally making small adjustments here and there and you're just taking care of it.
I mean, I've had it as a mainstay on my board for 3 or 4 years now.
I must have had it longer then. Man, has it been that long?
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
So I bought it about the same sort of time.
Yeah.
And I tend to be quite rough with things. Like,
and if it can survive you, it can survive most things.
I have been known at times to, smash the strings against the pedals, like scrape guitars around the floor.
Yeah, your board has taken a guitar to the face on many
occasions.
Yes.
Oh,
you're going to tell the story, aren't you?
I'll tell you afterwards.
All right. Oh, you're going to tell me a story I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay, fair enough. And I'll tell you in the comments.
It's about my other band, but
he's cheating on me with another band.
No, sorry.
Shocking. All right, let's wrap this up because we're getting long again.
Yeah. So yeah.